Hi, my name is Angelica Garza. I'm 32 years old and I currently do live in Harlingen, Texas. Um, since I could remember, I have always loved arts and crafts. It's just something I've always done. Even though I wasn't much of a drawer or a painter in the traditional sense of an artist, my mom always tried her best to get me to be creative in a way. Um, I remember being little and just being given, scraps of paper and doing paper mache. I would make handmade cards for friends and family. I would even make houses out of like the little popsicle sticks that you can buy in craft stores. In middle school, my mom taught me cross stitching. She taught me how to sew. She taught me how to make jewelry, and that's when I think I started to get more into arts and crafts and learning styles and colors and techniques and stuff. But when I got into high school, I got into yearbook and newspaper because I was not going to play sports. And that's when I really fell in love with designing on the traditional sense of digital media. So we did the yearbook, page design, color, photography, and the book covers. I was also on the newspaper staff, so we would always do stuff for that as well. We would create logos and layouts for our ads. um, and when I got out of high school, I didn't do graphic design. I went to, I guess, something I thought was more practical, which was going into IT work. And I did that for many, many years. But then I started working for a sign company, and that's when I fell in love with everything that they did. They would create these really cool things out of just like a couple of vague ideas. And I loved watching customers come in and just give like a really simple idea of what they wanted, and then watching the graphic artists make really cool posters or signs. And definitely my favorite was watching them create car wraps, whether it was for a personal business or some kind of event. And I really loved that. And that's when I decided that I wanted to come back to school, and that's what I wanted to learn. Um, I would have to say my inspiration comes from more organic shapes and colors. I love anything having to do with nature or vintage. Um, I love looking back on the art of the Renaissance history, and like in the 60s and 70s, there were totally different times, but yet they are very similar to each other in the way they were where they are, just the color usage and things like that. Sorry, remember me. But yeah, so that's a little bit about me. I I really want to create something that people think they know, but bring it in a different way. I know that probably doesn't make sense. It barely makes sense to me, but I mean, I think that's how we kind of all are. Yeah, so I can't wait to watch the rest of y'all's videos and learn everything about y'all. Bye.